Hello viewers, welcome back to Science Ed. Hope you all liked my last video, which was about how to get whiter and cleaner teeth. So first of all, let me give a brief introduction about myself. I am Prateek and I have completed my Masters in Biotechnology and currently I am working in research. So I do have pretty good idea about the biological molecules and its properties, its related researches and clinical trials. So I can help you in choosing the best for you. As promised, now moving forward in the oral hygiene management section, which is related to bad breath, also known as halitosis. So please take a note of this term halitosis because I will be using this continuously in my video. In order to cure something, we have to first understand it. So let's see the classification of halitosis to better understand the target and what is your type. We'll also look into the prevalence data using various authentic websites. Let's first see the prevalence data, that is total population which is suffering from halitosis. According to Cleveland Clinic, 1 out of 4 people, which is roughly around 32%, are suffering from bad breath issues. This data can also be cross-verified from another article which also highlights the similar value. Now in this article we'll see the types of halitosis and thereby analyze what would be your type. There are basically 5 types of halitosis. Type 1 halitosis is in which volatile compounds like sulfur caused by food particles stuck in the mouth is responsible for bad odor, which accounts for about 85% of the halitosis population. Type 2 is bad breath originates from the respiratory tract itself, wherein odorous gases are produced by various respiratory pathogens. This accounts for 6%. Type 3 is leakage of odorant volatiles from stomach via esophagus to the mouth, and this accounts for 5% share. Type 4 is blood-borne halitosis, which is a genetic condition in which volatile chemical revolves around the blood circulation and comes out through your lungs passage. And type 5 is subjective halitosis, in which a complaint is made from patient but it is not fairly detectable. First and foremost reason behind bad breath is buildup of plaque and bleeding gums. So it's always advisable to visit to your dentist in order to scale it off and use the effective way of brushing, for which I have uploaded one video how to get whiter and cleaner teeth. Another biggest reason for bad breath is the food particles that are stuck between your teeth, which requires additional efforts to be removed, and flossing is one of them. This is a halitosis study done among Kermanshah High School students, which is located in Iran. This clearly indicates that students who floss once a day have least possibility of contracting bad breath. As per the data, around 95% of the population do not use floss, which adds up to the higher prevalence of the halitosis population. Now, what is the problem with floss is that it's tedious and it's time-taking. So it's really challenging to push it down to every corner of your teeth and clean it. Especially it becomes a problem with people having braces. So I have another solution to offer here, which is water flosser. The benefit of water flosser is that it's way faster once you are in habit of it, and its efficacy is equal to the manual flossing. Let's see some evidences. Now, as we know that flossing itself wipes out the chances of bad breath, let us further see this paper based on clinical trial, which compares the efficacies of water flosser and regular floss. The result of research indicates water flosser is equally efficient as regular floss even after its first use. Water flosser has a nozzle attachment at the top which forces water jet into the gaps between the teeth and thereby remove any clogged particles. Let me demonstrate the working of a water flosser. Run the nozzle of water flosser at the gum line where the gums meet teeth, pausing for a few seconds between two teeth, thereby allowing the water jet to clean that area. The pressure of the water jet is enough to dislodge the buildup plug and remove any stuck food particles. Now there should be mandatory addition to your daily hygiene routine, which is to clean your tongue. According to data, 40% of the population do not clean their tongues. This is a paper which shows the effect of mechanical tongue cleaning on bad breath. As we have seen earlier that type 1 halitosis is basically due to volatile sulfur compounds like H2S gas, or also called hydrogen sulfide gas, which is produced by bacteria. These bacteria are attached and make a layer on our tongue. The result of the study shows immediate decrease in H2S gas value in the group of people who scraped their tongue. Do follow the upward and downward scraping method to eliminate as much microbes as possible, which I'll explain next. So let me quickly tell you the structure of our tongue. Suppose this is our tongue, and this looks smooth when you see it from a naked eye. But if you'll see it from a microscope, you will find finger-like projections, which are called papillae. So these papillae have depositions all through, and when you scrap it in a downward direction, you leave the deposition which is at the downside of the papilla. So in order to clean your tongue thoroughly, you need to scrap downwards and upwards to get the maximum deposition out of your tongue. Finally, if you believe that your problem is continued and persistent, then it is the right time to start using clotrimazole or nystatin-based mouth paints, which is available over the counter, that eliminates any fungal infection within your oral cavity that also builds up bad breath. But please note that if you are using these mouth paint, use it 3 to 5 times in a day for at least 15 days without fail. You'll see the immediate results. Clotrimazole or nystatins are basically antifungal agents that prohibit growth of candida infection in the oral cavity. While using them, take a few drops of the solution and rub it onto your tongue and lining of your teeth. This will dissolve any existing fungal infection in your mouth. Please note, if this is your final remedy, then do recommend this method to people you share food with or to your partner, as it is contagious. So my conclusion and recommendation for your bad breath-free life is: number 1, twice a day brushing. Do watch my video on how to get whiter and cleaner teeth. Number 2, twice a day tongue scrapping in both downwards and upward motion. Number 3, daily flossing. Number 4, if you have extreme bad breath, do use clotrimazole or nystatin-based mouth paints for at least 15 days. Number 5, if it's still stubborn, do visit to your dentist because it may need medical attention. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you'll get benefits from the content. Also, please do like and subscribe my channel to stay magnificent according to science. In my next oral hygiene management series video, I'll let you know the benefits of oil pulling according to research, which is also sweared by many celebrities. So stay tuned to stay wow.